Yes, Ray, good evening.
Good evening, Harleen. Do you remember participating in any earthquake drill?
Yes, Ray, I do remember performing the duck cover and hold on position, and we were able also to cover the nationwide simultaneous earthquake drill in our office there in Caloocan City.
Well, Harleen, earthquake drills in the country have been suspended since the COVID-19 pandemic hit the Philippines, and now such drills and exercises that prepare citizens for an earthquake may not resume until there is an available vaccine to protect people against a deadly disease that is affecting almost all nations in the world. That's according to the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, or NDRRMC. However, the spreading virus is not a reason for the agency to stop preparing local government units for multiple hazards they may face anytime, considering the health protocols to prevent COVID-19 transmission. This includes wearing of face masks and personal protective equipment and maintaining physical distancing. If before, the NDRRMC needed to visit places to hold seminars and raise awareness among Filipinos, now it uses online platforms to conducting seminars. According to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or Phivolcs, the preparation for hazards must continue, like earthquakes, tropical cyclones, and floods, even during a pandemic. Department of Science and Technology Undersecretary and Phivolcs Officer in Charge, Renato Solidum, explains that they continue the information dissemination for disaster that local governments may encounter.
Ray, what about the big one? What is the government doing about this? Is the government still preparing for the big one? Although we all know that the coronavirus pandemic is happening right now, it is also a big or major crisis, so to speak.
Well, Harleen, since 2015, Phivolcs has been intensifying its awareness campaigns for the possible effect that the so-called the big one might bring to Metro Manila and nearby provinces. As you know, the big one is expected to be a magnitude 7.2 earthquake, which might cause a great destruction to lives and properties. Even in the middle of the pandemic, Phivolcs advises every household to tackle their safety for when an earthquake comes, just like a safe place to go where the family members will meet, important numbers to call, and so on. In addition, still to avoid contracting the virus, every family must also prepare an emergency bag, which must include face masks, rubbing alcohol, or hand sanitizer, and other items to maintain proper hygiene. Earlier, I interviewed Undersecretary Solidum. Here's what he has to say about disaster preparedness in the middle of the pandemic.
In the past many large-scale disasters, minsan merong mga natataon na pandemic, mahirap yun kung hindi handa sa pareho. So dapat talaga ay both ready, not only for COVID-19 but also the other possible large-scale hazards.
Also, just a reminder to the public, the Phivolcs online application may also help citizens in identifying hazards in their particular areas. So that can be accessed through GeoRisk Philippines. Again, that's GeoRisk Philippines. Arlene?
Thank you so much, Ray Pelayo, for that report.